Yeah, in previous session, we had a discussion with this if-else condition. So, in case if you want to print anything as a default, if none of the things are matched with the if condition, so you want to print something, we are going to use an else condition. Example, I just comment the week 3, current today is a Tuesday, so that I just commented it. So if you can see now, holiday is printing it. The same way, if you want to do for the case condition, we are going to use the else. So this is else, so here also I'm just printing as a holiday. So in this case of holiday, so we are going to print this. So this is declared, so now we have printed as Tuesday. One second, I forgot to comment this. Now I commented this, so now in case of no case matched, then we are going to print as a holiday. So the next case we are going to discuss about while loop. This is a looping statement. So before going to the loop statements, what is the real time usage I can tell you. For example, if you have a multiple records, in the multiple records you want to process it as in a one by one. So if you want to process it, it has to be loop through it. So to do loop through it, we have a separate looping mechanism should be there. So either there are multiple looping mechanisms are there. One is like while loop and some other for loop like that. For now, we are going with the while loop, so I can show you here in the C I mean, at SQL Server we have a while loop. I can explain that in the while loop how we are going to set it. Example, in the while loop, so I want to print values from so from 1 to 10. I want to print a values from 1 to 10. So in case if it is value 6, I want to break something like that. So in that case, let me first declare a value. So declare at the rate x is equal to x int. So here set at the rate x is equal to 0. So it is showing the error because already it was earlier in the older code it was declared. So that's why it is showing. Ignore it. I think I am just commenting this also. So now it is fine. So we are going to declare it as an a 10, x is equal to 0. So what I'm trying to say here is I want to print values from 1 to 10. How we are going to do it? While I'm going to start with the while loop. So here I'm taking the while loop. So first, if x is less than 10, then I want to continue with that. So begin, the loop will be begin, and whatever we write it here, it will be executed till the x value less than 10. If it is x value more than 10, it will stop execution. So I am going to set it the value here. What I'm trying to say is inside the value, I'm going to increment the x value. X is equal to at the rate x plus 1. So whatever the x value plus 1, I am trying to add it, and I am just printing the x value now here. So let me execute this. So if you can see, now the values 1 to 10 is printed because we are taking as a 0 here, and 0 is less than 10. It come into the loop and x is equal to x plus 1. We are printing that after the increment we are printing it. Again it went like this. So till the less than 9, so till 9 it came here. 9 plus 1 10, so 10 is printed. After the 10, again we are trying to compare with this. So 10 less than 10, so it is not it's not true, so that it is come out of the loop. So this is called a while loop. So within the loop there are two different statements are there within the loop. In case if you want to break the loop, if you satisfy some condition, so the business scenario is, for example, now you want to execute it this function for the until you found some condition you want to execute it. In this case I want to say that um, if it is x is equal to anywhere x is reached to 6, x equal to 6, then I want to break it. Then how we are going to do it? So this is called a break statement. Within the loop we are going to call it as a break statement. So I'm going to show you that break. I'm just copying the older one here. So in the break statement, how we are going to do it is just comment in this. So here After setting a value, again, you know that already you learned about it. What is if condition? If x equal to something like that, I can say 6 maybe, break. If x is equal to 6, I want to break. Then if you can see here, execute it. So once it reached to 6, so here if you can see, 5 times it is incremented. Once it reached to 6 here, it is break, so that it is not executed any of the loop, it come out of the loop. So this is the break statement we'll use to do. To come out of the loop, we are going to use the break statement. So it came out of the loop. The another condition I want to show it to you, that is called continue. What is the meaning of continue statement means? So in the same case, the same above case, I'm just copying it. So in this case, the business scenario here it is. The above scenario, if something condition is match, you want to stop completely. But in this case, if some scenario is matched, then you should ignore the next loop. You should ignore the next statements. You should ignore the next statements, and you want to continue the loop again. So here if you see it, I'm just doing a continue. Here if you see, if it is x, I'm not printing the 6. See now, within this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printed. If you can see, 6 is not there because if it is reached 6, I'm just continue. This statement says that, okay, don't execute anything, just start the loop again. Start the loop in the sense, wherever we previous statement like 5 and the x value is 5, so again whatever the x value is 6, so again it will start from the x 6, it will be compared here, again it will come inside of it, again it check that 6 plus 1 7, so it is not matched, so that 7 is printing, 8 is printing, 9 is printing. So after that, anyway, the loop while loop it is come out of the loop, so it is done.